Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is all about Singapore Arrival Card or SGAC. First, let's see some of the frequently asked questions. The first frequently asked question is where to apply for SGAC. So this you can apply from the official Singapore government website. They call it as ICA. So you have to just simply Google it and you will find the link. The second most commonly asked question is, I am visiting Singapore on a holiday, do I need it? Yes, all travelers are required to submit their SGAC card before they arrive in Singapore. The third most commonly asked question is, when I can apply for this? You can apply for Singapore arrival card 3 days prior to your arrival. For example, if you are going to enter Singapore on 30th of June, you can apply for this Singapore arrival card from 28th June onwards. If you try to apply before that, the system will give you an error saying it can be applied only within 3 days of your arrival. Now let's see how to apply for it. As we had seen before, we can apply for this from ICA website. So go to Google and just write ICA Singapore. You will be able to see the link of immigration site of Singapore. You can directly go to SGAC card link or you can go to the home page. So I am clicking on the home page now. So you can see a banner about the Singapore arrival card. They are also mentioning that it is free and it has to be applied within 3 days. Just click on the link. It will take you to another window. So this is for Singapore arrival card. You see a notification that there is also a mobile app through which you can apply for this. Now if you scroll below, you will see two options. One is for Singapore citizens and another one is for foreign nationals. I am going to click on foreign nationals. When you come here, you will see multiple options. One is for individual submission. You can choose this if you are traveling alone. If you are traveling with your family, then you can go for group submission. For this video purpose, we are going to look into group submission. Now here you have to fill in some personal informations like name. Name should be same as in the passport. Passport number, your date of birth. This should be in DD, MM and YYYY format. Next is nationality. Choose Indian. Your date of arrival in Singapore. So as we had seen earlier, it has to be within 3 days. Now I am trying to put a future date from next year. Let's see what error it is going to show us. It says date must not be more than 3 days from today. So let me put the actual date here now. 22/6/2023 and mode of travel is air. Confirm. It will give you a note, a pop-up saying that you have to validate all the detail because you cannot change this information later. So I'm clicking OK and then moving on to the next section. Now choose 6, date of passport expiry. Your country and place of residence. So this will be in the format of country, state and city. So I am typing India, Telangana and Hyderabad. So just go in that order. Next you have to give some more information like email address. This email address is important because after you submit the form, the final confirmation is going to come in the same email which you are giving here. So make sure that you are giving a valid email address. and then enter your country code and mobile number. Confirm it again. And then you have to provide your details about how you are going to arrive in Singapore. So it will be commercial flight and flight code. This you can find in your booking. Flight number. Type of accommodation in Singapore. If you are staying in hotel, choose that. If you are not able to find your hotel name, just select others and enter the hotel name. Otherwise, you can choose from the drop down. So now you have to choose the last city before Singapore. So this will also be in the format of country, state and city. For example, if you are traveling to Singapore from Hyderabad via Chennai, you should not select Hyderabad here. You have to select Chennai only. If your return is also via the same city, then choose that option and then enter the date of departure, and you have to specify whether you have traveled to Singapore using a different passport. If it is not applicable, then just put no, and there are a couple of questions about health declaration. You can give appropriate answers here. So this is the list of countries they have given from Africa and Latin America. If you have traveled to any of these countries, then you have to declare it as yes. And then add traveler. So for traveler 2, you have to fill in similar information like your name as in the passport, passport number, date of birth, nationality, and your date of arrival in Singapore. So why we wanted to choose this group submission instead of individual is because here you have an option to choose that your information will be same as the other traveler. Otherwise, you have to fill this information for each and every traveler. But if you go for group traveler, you can simply choose this option and you can copy the details from one form to the other. Now click on continue and move on to the next section. So fill in the details. These are individual specific information, that is why it is asking you to fill again. But if there are any information that are common about travel, you can copy it from the lead traveler. The email address, it can be same as the lead traveler one, or if you have a different email address, then you can provide that. Give your mobile number. And in the trip information, it is going to give you an option to copy it from the lead traveler. You can simply select that checkbox. And health declaration is also individual specific, so you have to declare it on your own. Read the question and select yes or no. Once it is done, click on next. So it will show all the details that you have entered so far. Validate the information. If everything is fine, you have to agree to the declaration and click on continue. So there is a security verification. Just enter the code as you see in the screen. and click on submit. Your SGAC card is submitted successfully. This is the confirmation. You will get the same confirmation in the email that you have provided as well, but it will take some more time to arrive in your email box. In the meantime, you can download this form in PDF format and keep it as a reference. So when you arrive in Singapore, you have to show this card. And one more thing, for some reason, if you are not able to apply for this SGAC card before you arrive in Singapore, please do not worry about it. There are multiple kiosk stations set up in Singapore airport. You can always go there and fill in this form and take a printout or show it in the mail. The reason why we want to fill this application before arrival is because it will save your time. You need not have to spend some time sitting and filling this form. That is the only reason why we are filling it beforehand. But due to some reason, if you are unable to fill, just chill. Don't worry about it. You can get it filled at the airport itself. Thank you for watching.